Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy Dan, aka Adrive. Bring you guys a quick little update video today. I really hope you guys take the time to watch this because there's a lot of stuff I want to cover in this video that I haven't really addressed in a little bit. I talk about it on my streams and stuff, but I think it's really important to kind of keep you guys informed here on YouTube as well and just kind of tell my entire audience. You guys know I'm not a big update guy. I don't make a lot of update videos. I don't really make a lot of vlogs. I kind of just focus on getting the work done and focusing on putting out good content, but I wanted to make an update video because there's just so much going on and I really need you guys to fill you guys in. So definitely, like, you don't have to watch the actual video. It's just gonna be me talking, so you can just kind of put it in a different tab and just listen so you kind of hear what's going on if you're interested in what's going on with the Adrive family. But there is some crazy stuff going on, all good stuff, but just some crazy stuff. So first thing, I got a little list here. I'm gonna be kind of working down the list, but the first thing is PO Box series. A lot of you guys have been a huge part of this PO Box series over the last year or so. The PO Box is officially closed as of today, so if you send something in, it'll still get forwarded, so I still get it, but like, please, no more PO Box stuff. The reason why is I'm actually, I'll get it to a different point later, but I'll be getting another PO Box down the road at a different address, so that's for another point later in this video. But just so you guys know, like, super thankful for all the PO Box love, but we're just done with this series for now. I will have one more PO Box video going up, most likely either this weekend or the following weekend, so that's gonna be the final opening, I guess, of whatever I picked up from the PO Box over the last few days. But again, there just won't be another PO Box opening after that for a few months, and again, I'll touch on that in a bit. Next point of interest, the UCL, the United Championship League, is coming back, and it's actually, the draft is going on tomorrow and Sunday, or I'm sorry, tomorrow and Saturday, July 1st and 2nd, which is going to be taking place on the King Nappy's Twitch stream. I will be doing some commentary as well for that live stream, and I'll be drafting my team for the St. Louis Rampardos. And if you might not really be too keen on this, you might be new or you might not understand how it works. It's a draft league format. We draft a team, we use that team for 15-20 weeks of battling, and we battle the other coaches with that team of Pokemon, where the Pokemon don't change, but the movesets and things like that change. And usually draft like 12 Pokemon, you bring 6 of them, whatever, you know what I mean. The GBA is similar. I'm the New York Metapods of the GBA. That season will continue, guys, and there shouldn't be really any issues with that. We're going to continue as the Metapods there, but for the UCL, my plan is to use the name the St. Louis Rampardos, which was my previous team name. I did want to kind of split the two because they are two different total leagues, and I kind of wanted to have two different identities, basically, between the two to kind of keep things more organized from you guys. So when you see a Rampardos video, you know it's relating to the UCL. When you see a Metapods video, you know it's related to the GBA or potentially the NPA or a different league. So that's kind of the plan there. So the draft is taking place. Again, I'm going to be drafting a team. It should be a lot of fun. I will be doing some commentary as well on Friday. However, Saturday I'm not going to be a part of the stream since I'm actually going to be at a picnic. So I'm going to be drafting from my phone, basically. So that'll be fun. But those are the big things, the big content related things. But here's the biggest stuff that's really what this update video is about. Today is the 30th, the day I'm making this video, and my wedding is actually in 9 days from today. I'm getting married on July 9th, which is going to be absolutely wonderful. I'm really excited. I'm obviously marrying my fiance Danny, and we're really excited about that. So we are getting married in just about 9 days, which means life is just crazy right now, guys. You can imagine. In all honesty, my fiance Danny has been taking care of the majority of the wedding stuff, but that doesn't mean there's not things that I'm like involved in and trying to prepare and help do little things here and there and whatever else. So that's going on. And after the wedding is the honeymoon. So as you can probably guess, because of that, there's going to be some of my content is going to be affected. Now, my goal here is over the next week or so to do as much work as I possibly can to ensure that there's not too much of a lapse of content while I'm gone. But my honeymoon, my wedding is the 9th, and then the 10th is the Sunday, the 11th is a Monday, and then the 12th is actually when I leave on Tuesday for my honeymoon. So I'll be gone from the 12th to the 20th. So I'm going to be away on my honeymoon for just over a week, and I'm gonna be honest, there's probably gonna be about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, where there's really not many streams. I'm probably gonna try to do a couple streams here and there, but from the 12th to the 20th, I won't have any internet access, or I might, but I'm not gonna use the internet. My phone will be off the entire time, and I have no intention of checking any sort of social media or anything. So it's my honeymoon. I'm gonna spend time with my soon-to-be wife and just really enjoy the time with her, as opposed to being so locked into YouTube and Twitch and everything like that. But when I get back, things should kind of resume as normal. So my plan is to continue to actually have 2 videos a day for the duration of the time I'm gone. But obviously, there's not really going to be streams. And depending on how this next week goes, I may end up only be able to do like 1 video on a couple days, things like that. Like, I'm trying to get everything done, but it's just a lot to have to prepare for. Essentially, I basically have to plan out like 2 weeks ahead of videos, and I'll be able to do most of it, but I just don't know where the time, like where I'm gonna end up time-wise when all is said and done. So I'm gonna do my best though. So you shouldn't really see any difference from YouTube. You should see still my normal 2 videos a day as I've been doing for months and months and months. You probably won't even know I'm gone on YouTube, but I will not be available on Twitch, obviously, because I'm gonna be out of the country and I'm not gonna be streaming and whatever else. So my sincerest apologies to all my Twitch homies out there. I love you guys, but it's just gonna be a little while. I'll be back in full force once I get back, of course, but I'll be gone otherwise. Now, with all that, as if that was not crazy enough to be getting married and all this other stuff, I'm actually in the process of buying a house as well. So this was not the plan. The plan was actually, and I had talked about this in so many videos, that I was gonna move to North Carolina with Danny after we got married, potentially in the fall prior to Sun and Moon. We were gonna start house hunting. We started looking at houses online, and then a unique opportunity actually came up in Connecticut, which is where I currently live near our family. So we weren't too sure about it, but either way, we ended up kind of going through the motions and discussing with the seller, and we're actually in the process of buying this house now. So we're actually, if you've ever bought a house before, you basically agree to a price with the seller, you have to get approved by the bank, then you have to get an inspection and appraisal and all these different things, and then you start to see lawyers and sign contracts and things like that. I'm actually at the point where I'm going to the lawyer today to sign contracts, but we're still in the process of kind of negotiating a few things. So I'm not sure if there's a chance that the house doesn't work out, but there's a way, way higher chance that it does. So it's really gonna depend on some things that are kind of out of my control. But it seems like things are gonna work out, which is a huge, huge deal because there's so many positives to me having my own place. If you don't know, currently I live in an apartment right now, and my desk where I'm sitting is actually, you can kind of see my green screen behind me, how it doesn't even go all the way over, and like the lighting behind me is terrible, and there's just a lot of issues with my setup right now that can easily be fixed once I move. I'm just limited in what I can do here in this apartment, but once I move, I actually have, in this house, I have a huge office that is going to be dedicated towards Pokemon, dedicated towards my content. I'm going to have an insanely nice setup with green screens and professional lighting, and I'm going all out, man. Like, that's the plan. I want this studio, this setup, to be the optimal place to record and create Pokemon content for you guys when Sun and Moon comes out, and even before that. So as you can imagine, there's a lot going on, man, right? I got this wedding, I'm going to appointments for the house and stuff like that, so like I have multiple things to do for the house in the next couple of days. We're trying to get everything as tightened up as we can prior to going away from our honeymoon, so we don't have too much of a gap when we get back. I mean, right, there was a chance, I don't think it's gonna happen now, but there was a chance that we were gonna be moving in the week after the honeymoon, so I think it's gonna get pushed now towards mid-end of August, maybe even into September now, but we'll kind of see how things go. But either way, I'm expecting by mid-September at the absolute latest for this all to be settled and to be all set up. So that's that. So as you can imagine, I just have so much stuff going on, but it's all good stuff, right? I'm getting all this crazy stuff out of the way now, right? I'm really excited to be getting married. I'm really excited to have a house because it's gonna be so many cool things that come from that. Like I said, not only am I gonna have better equipment and better area to record, I'm also gonna be able to do more vlogs and stuff. There's some privacy issues with me doing vlogs in my apartment, you know, with the other people around me, and I just not really a big fan of doing vlogs outside and stuff like that. But I'll have a yard, I'll have my own house and everything, so I could just vlog in the yard, I could just walk around the house and vlog, I could do pretty much whatever I want because it'll be my house. So that'll be really cool. Another series too that'll be coming very soon is Cooking with Adrive. You guys have been asking about Cooking with Adrive. When's the next episode? When's the next episode? Well, I reached out to a company called Blue Apron, and Blue Apron basically sends uncooked meals to people with the instructions on how to cook them, and I reached out to them and said, hey, I have this series called Cooking with Adrive, would you be interested in sponsoring the series and hooking me up with some food so I can cook the Blue Apron food on a vlog for YouTube, and then you guys can get a hookup on the Blue Apron stuff as well? And they said yes. How cool is that? So I'm gonna be doing some Blue Apron Cooking with Adrive in a few months. Once we get settled in the house, that's when it's gonna start, so I'm expecting August, September for that series to start. It'll be like 1 video a week, just a fun video of me cooking a meal from them, because I gotta learn how to cook. You know, right now I kind of eat a lot of lean cuisines and Hot Pockets and fast food, not fast food, but you know, restaurants and stuff like that. We don't do too much cooking because of like our crazy lifestyle, but we want to, you know, myself and my future wife want to learn how to cook and really kind of get into that and get into a more healthier, like self-sustaining lifestyle where we're not relying on going out to get food and stuff. So that's a really cool thing that's coming to the channel soon. And big shout outs to Blue Apron, of course, for being willing to work with me. I think it's gonna be mutually awesome for both me and you guys. So that's really cool. A lot of people have been asking me about the next Let's Play. Adrive, when is the next Let's Play coming? And I'm like, yo, just hold up, man. I'm trying to take a little break skis from the Let's Plays. So I finished up the cage lock with Munching Orange. It was an absolute blast, man. He's such a cool dude. I didn't get a chance to go to E3 because I had some issues with my flight. If you follow me on Twitter, you probably saw that. So I never actually made it to E3, which was definitely a bummer. But nevertheless, Cage Lock finished up. People have been asking for my next Let's Play. I had talked about it doing Insurgents. I had talked about doing a co-op with people like Callum and Hoodlums Crafty. I had talked about a bunch of different options, and unfortunately, I decided not to do any of those right now, just because I have so much going on, and I didn't want to dedicate or basically commit to a Let's Play that I wasn't able to invest a crazy amount of time into and give you guys the best Let's Play I possibly could. So I decided to take a couple weeks off here from a Let's Play, and I think it's going to end up being almost a month or two break, but the new Let's Play is coming, and I did announce this a little bit ago. It's going to be called the Love Lock. It's going to be an Omega Ruby, an Alpha Sapphire, and it's going to be consisting of me and my soon-to-be wife, Danny, my fiance, and we're going to be doing a Let's Play together called a Love Lock. And you might be like, Adrive, what is a Love Lock? You just make things up. Kind of. You may have heard of a Wedlock. Marilyn came up with the idea of a Wedlock where you're basically, it's a solo playthrough, and then you may have also heard of a Soul Link, which is what I believe Shady and Nappy and a bunch of other people have done, Soul Link. So it's kind of taking those two ideas together, putting them into one. We're going to call it a Love Lock. That's what I'm calling it. If you don't like the name, I'm sorry, but that's what it is. Danny and I are going to be doing it together. It is on Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. She picked the game. She actually created the layout as well, and we have an intro and like a thumbnail and all that stuff from French Mudkip. So we got a really cool series, Red of the Rock, and kind of the point of that series is a couple points. One, it's to get Danny on camera because she is obviously going to be my wife, huge part of my life and huge part of my channel. And you guys have been begging for that Adrive co-op for the longest time, so I thought that would be really cool to finally introduce, and it's actually going to be going up and being uploaded while I'm on my honeymoon. So we're probably going to record it this weekend. Maybe we're going to try to probably do about 6 episodes ahead of time prior to leaving, and then it's going to be 3 episodes a week, I think, right now, unless things change, but it should be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Every week, hopefully. It's gonna be a little crazy to try to make this work, but we're gonna try. And kind of the purpose of this Let's Play is more to kind of watch Danny learn Pokemon, because she knows Pokemon a little bit, but she doesn't really know the type chart. She doesn't really know, you know, what's super effective, what moves to pick, what this evolves into. She doesn't really know that much, so she's gonna learn, and you guys get to watch her learn, which is gonna be pretty fun. And it's gonna be very question of the day based. So I think her and I are probably gonna make a video, hopefully this weekend or prior to the wedding, asking you guys to give us your questions, and we're gonna use this Let's Play as kind of like a Q&A almost, where every episode we're gonna take a question from the comment section on that video, not this video, but we're gonna make a video, and we're gonna take the question, that'll be our question of the day. So it might be like, how did you guys meet? Or, you know, what are your thoughts on this in a relationship? Or what do you think about, you know, this is my problem with this girl, what do I do? You know what I mean? Like, you'll be able to get both perspectives. You get my perspective and my soon-to-be wife's perspective on whatever it may be that you're asking. So it'll be really cool to kind of incorporate your guys' comments and your guys' questions into the Let's Play, and it'll be a lot of fun. So I know ORAS has been kind of overdone, I'm gonna be honest, I get it, but Danny really wanted to play ORAS. That's the game she liked the most that she's played so far. So I said, all right, that's fine. You know, if you guys want to watch the Let's Play, awesome. If not, I'm doing it because I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I think that there's gonna be a lot of you guys who really dig the Let's Play. So it'll be pretty cool. A little less competitive than the normal stuff, but it'll be a lot of fun. And I think I pretty much covered most things. We got Sun and Moon coming up right around the corner, and I've been keeping things a secret, and I gotta keep things a secret for just a little bit longer because I have some crazy plans brewing. I've got people who are gonna be, I can't say much more. I've got some crazy plans going on in my head for Sun and Moon, guys, and I just can't tell you yet. I need a couple other things to kind of happen first before I can commit to those ideas, because I don't want to promise something and then have it change and then be able to and be like, oh, my bad, guys, I promised you this, and then it didn't work out. But it's really close to working out, and if the ideas work out, it's gonna be absolutely mind-blowingly game-changing. I've got some crazy ideas for Sun and Moon. Really excited for that. And dude, we just have a lot going on, man. So I'm asking you guys, as always, to just be awesome members of the Adrive army. I appreciate all the love and the support you guys have given me over the last, 2 years or so. And just know that despite this little tiny break, don't worry. It's not a permanent change. If anything, things are going to be way better once I get situated in this new house, hopefully, and that's just only going to improve the content and really improve the quality and improve the atmosphere. And there's just so many things, because I can tell you, when I hear like the neighbors making noise and I hear other people's dogs bark and stuff, it kind of kills the vibes, man. But that will be gone with this new house, because I got property around me, so no one can even bother me. It's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited. So there's a lot of good things coming up, but I just kind of wanted to tell you guys kind of what was going on with the videos and everything like that, kind of what's going on with the wedding, the honeymoon, and the house stuff. So just a lot of stuff going on. But again, I do promise you, I would imagine by August, I think probably, I'll be back before then, obviously, but I would say by August, our content should be back to normal, and the house process shouldn't really mess up my streams too much or my YouTube videos too much. I'm only gonna have like 1 day of downtime, because I'm still gonna actually have this apartment kind of transitioning into the house, so it's not really a huge deal. So my computer will be the last thing I move, basically, to the new house, so it won't be a big deal. I'm not too worried about that. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about, since we kind of covered everything, just to kind of sum it up, in terms of the videos that you guys are gonna see over the next couple weeks while I'm gone, we're gonna continue doing those quiz videos, the Sporkle quizzes. They've been a ton of fun. You guys have been loving them. Like, I'm having a blast on them, and you guys can see how bad I am at these, but they're so much fun. Shiny reactions, Pixelmon reactions. I'm gonna continue my Pixelmon Let's Play, so that'll still be going up 2 days a week, Wednesdays, Saturdays. Love Lock will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. GBA, UCL is gonna be going on the weekends. Shiny reactions in between, Sporkle quizzes in between, and that's gonna be pretty much covering the videos for the next couple weeks. So you guys are gonna get everything you want. You get your shinies, you get your quizzes, you get your Let's Plays, you get your Pixelmon, you get everything. Competitive matches on the weekends. We're gonna be killing it. We're gonna be hustling. I got a lot of stuff going on, and to kind of jump back to the UCL and the GBA, I basically have to play like 5 matches in the next week and a half, because I'm gonna be gone, so bear with me on that, guys. I'll do my best. I'm starting to prepare for those matches now, but it's gonna be crazy to play all those matches in like a 3 or 4 day span, so wish me luck, I guess. But thank you guys for watching this video. Sorry I talked your ears off, but I really wanted to tell you guys all this information, because I don't really do many update videos. I kind of just go with the flow and, whatever. So anyway, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys are excited for all the content to come, and excited to see my Adrive family grow, with not only me and my fiance, but you guys as well. And again, thank you so much for all the love and the support. My name is Dan, also at Adrive, and I'm gonna catch you guys later. Peace.